That'd be good. What? You don't think your sins will disappear if you lie? What are you talking about? Huh? Hello everybody. This is Saki Nakado, Stuff Violent to Anime here, aka John Pullman, horror, author, manga, writer, personality name here, aka Gabe here. Now, that said, and out of the way with the intro, you see the title, you know what this is. Also, side note, that is not a side note. Remember to have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, night, and most importantly, remember to stay safe out there, most importantly. Sorry, I keep forgetting that for some reason. Okay, everybody, I just want to say that, this review, was supposed to happen 4 days ago, as of this video. Four days ago. Okay? 4 days ago. Supposed to happen 4 days ago, but I was, actually I was taking a break, from YouTube. I was catching up with some family and some friends. Stuff like that. Also, I want to reintroduce something. Oh. The thing you heard, get knocked down in the background there was, we'll get to that in a minute. But, you could guess what's in here, and because I don't remember what it's the keys and the coins for shoutouts. Shoutouts have returned to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and mash them around, and I'm going to make up my own rules with them. Why? Because I want to. Ugh. Okay, yeah. So now we're good. But I want to prove a point. This review, honest opinion review, is of the anime called Monster, the complete series with all 74 episodes. Let's begin. Also, timestamps are in the description below in case you want to go ahead and skip to a certain point in the video. Okay? Good. Now, let's begin with El Monster here. Even though I know it's backwards, but how long did this anime take me to find? Let's begin with that. So, each day of every single month, like whether it be the 12th or the 1st or the 5th, I was looking for the complete set of Monster, and years later, I found the complete box set because it comes in certain volumes of the anime, just like the manga. Now, I want to point out that this battery here is very important for what I'm about to say. Hopefully this comes across the right way. So pay attention. We have our main protagonist, Dr. Kenzo Tenma, right? And he is about to suffer through his whole life running away from the mistake he's made. It's not all his fault, though. You see, Kenzo Tenma was actually a nice doctor in East Germany. I think it was in East Germany. Little did he know that, as of his operations, he was the best doctor. He got all the respect. He got a girl named Ava, which we'll talk about her in a minute. But everybody, I don't want to say praised him, but it's not his fault that this happens to him. One day, in a certain episode that I can't remember, he's told to be at the big old party that they're having. He sees someone else get caught up in his place, but he asks the director why it wasn't him. He goes outside because he worked on a boy named Johann he performed surgery on to bring him back to life. That's a mistake. When he was told to work on an opera singer, I'm pretty sure all of you know this, but I want you to think about it like this. I want all of you to think about it like this. We're working, our days on end, and for Kenzo Tenma, it was like he was being bossed around, and he didn't like it. He started to catch on. But remember the movie The Matrix series? What is the one thing that Morpheus says to Neo in the first movie? It's that humans would be turned in to batteries to keep working your job, always on the clock with the timer. And that's what I felt like with Kenzo Tenma. He was an ongoing battery without knowing it. So let's talk about Ava now, because Kenzo's life has been screwed over and I hate it. So Kenzo Tenma goes out on the night of the party, and I know I'm skipping a lot in the timeline because I don't want to talk about the most things. This anime was, in my opinion, was really sad. Yeah, it was a really sad anime in my opinion because I felt so bad for Kenzo. And rightfully so, the stuff he goes through. So he goes outside and he sees Ava, and she basically tells him after she gets out of a car that looks like a limousine. She basically says, "Bye-bye, Tenma, we don't need you anymore," takes off the ring and throws it away. And then Kenzo goes to drink his Stars White. And like a few days later or something, he's on a date with Ava because she wants him back. Well, he declines this and goes away. And then a bunch hundred episodes later, we learn that 511 Kinderheim was the cause of all this. You see, the boy he operated on was Johann Liebert, a monster created by 511 Kinderheim, which was an experimental building that experimented on children to make their personalities into monsters. Here's the thing. They were insane people working on stuff that they shouldn't have been. You could say that they were playing God because that's exactly what they were doing. They experimented on kids to see if they had the potential to become great. This sounds good, but the end result is bad, my friends. It is very bad. The end result is terrible. Because I think at least most of the kids died, and that made me sad. The whole plot of Monster really made me sad. The story was great. It was phenomenal, but it made me sad. I felt really bad for Kenzo, because he's on the run from the police because Johann, I do believe, has poisoned the candy, and it killed at least 4 people. And then he had to be on the run because he was getting the blame for it. Because why not? Let's blame the Golden Boy Doctor. Yeah, that sorts out well. Well, you know, there's this sister named Anya Foiger, but her real name, or what was it? Nina Foiger, I think. And then Anna Liebert was like the split personality. I'm just going to say this in a nutshell. There were a lot of surprises that I was not expecting. And, ow! Oh, oh. That only hit my nail on my table. That hurts. It's a bad table. But, you know, as I said, I don't forget what I was going to say. Oh, right. Nina Foiger / Anya Liebert. See, the thing with her is that not only is it a split personality between them because it's so messed up, there are other people that are exactly different but alike to Johann. And apparently Johann was the great source of it all. Why? Because of plot reasons. Turns out that 511 Kinderheim not only experimenting on a bunch of kids to see if they have potentials to become great, it turns them into monsters. Like, I remember the first time we saw, me and him were watching this, and we saw a guy in a purple shirt named Grimmer. I called him Grimace because he had a purple shirt. I thought it was funny. But it made me sad of the end result that happens to him. Apparently, he's the Great Steiner, which is like a personality of a monster that he blacks out when he doesn't know what to do. Then he just goes on an onslaught, and I'm like, Okay, speechless? Very, very speechless. Now listen, I know all of you in the comments are gonna be like, John, this is going nowhere. Uh, uh, I'm gonna be real with all of you. I don't have much to say about this anime. Let's get to the ratings of my favorite character. My favorite character and my favorite antagonist is a lot of people. But my favorite character is the protagonist, Kenzo Tenma. He does learn to shoot a gun, though, because not only is he a doctor, he's also a person that wants to kill Johan because of the things that he went through. You could say that he went through a living life of, you know what? You know, it was terrible for him. It was absolutely terrible. Johan making everybody's life miserable. My rating on Kenzo Tenma as a protagonist, a very tragic protagonist, is a 10 out of 10 because I felt sorry for him. My rating on Ava, his ex, who turned out to be a prostitute, yikes. She eventually does change her ways, but it doesn't make up for what she did, in my opinion. Oh, I'm a hero now, but I don't care, okay? I don't care. My rating for her as an antagonist is a solid 5.5. My rating for Johann Liebert is a solid 10 out of 10. Fantastic antagonist. And is the main monster. Because he wants to create a world of doomsday and make everybody's life miserable. Turns out that the anime full circled. Now, every character, I liked every character in their own ways. There are too many characters to actually talk about, and there's too many to rate. Turns out this kid Dieter was actually an important character. I liked him. Solid 10 out of 10. Very awesome character. Anya Foiger, I liked her. Solid 10 out of 10 with her character and her split personality of what she realizes from her life of what happened back in her childhood due to trauma. When she switches over to her monster, Anya Liebert, a solid 10 out of 10 because it makes you afraid of her. Just for her to snap out of it afterwards. Now, this manga series, I've only read up to volume 4 because I got so bored after volume 3. Volume 4 just really felt off to me during the manga, and I honestly... I'm sorry, everybody, but I didn't like the manga series. It was good at first, okay? I will admit it was good at first, but I will admit that because my local library didn't have Volume 5, I don't really own the series of the manga, just the anime. I did read all of Volume 4, and then I wanted to read Volume 5 to see where it went from there. But because Volume 4 took so long to get to my local library at the time, I don't really have a local library anymore. But at the time I did. So at the time, Volumes 4 and 5 took forever, and it was like 5 days for Volume 5 and only 1 for Volume 4. So I walked to this local library to pick up Volume 4, and I was like, really? That's it? And then Volume 5 took forever and it was on hold. So the manga series for me was a huge letdown because I didn't want to wait that long. I had too many other things to read, to do, to make, etc. I hope all of you understand. Now, that's pretty much it. My honest opinion review of a ranking of this entire anime is a solid 10 out of 10. Or at least a solid 9.5. I really like to go with 10 out of 10, though, because I love this series. But one thing that didn't really... Oh, excuse me. One thing that did not really make sense to me was the tape. Let's talk about that for a moment. I just remembered. You see, me and Dropman were waiting for this tape reveal. Turns out that the tape was already done because everybody in the Mafia was like, give us the tape! You've got the keys, give us the tape! And I'm like, what? So it turns out the tape was about the story of the three frogs or whatever. And then apparently Johan just hacked his voice mid-record, so that's where the tape part ended. Huge letdown. It was like a big plot for a certain story arc in the anime. Huge letdown, huge letdown. And we learned about the monster book in the anime, which was a really disturbing scene. Apparently that's where Johan got his name from. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the anime full circles, and Johan's back in the hospital, and Tenma has a nightmare, and Johan is still in bed. Johan in his nightmare tells him about certain things that could and would happen, apparently. I didn't understand the ending. Please somebody explain it to me in the comments. I beg you. I would really appreciate it, to be honest. But as soon as Tenma leaves the room in the final episode, episode 74, the anime ends and it goes to a cut screen with the credits, but a picture of the bed that Johan was in was empty with the window opened. And Johan was still in bed after Kenzo left the room because he looked back to see if it wasn't real. Turns out it was just a dream, but what if it was not? So then Johan leaves apparently, and then that's the end of the anime. I don't know if I really want to get back into the manga series, but I will try. I will also try to buy it via a box set and see what I think of it. Because at the current moment, I'm almost finished with the first box set of Tokyo Ghoul from Season 2. And I do like all the differences from via the anime and the manga. I think they're both really cool and I enjoy them. So I'm really close to reading RE's box set, which means Restart Rebirth, and it's Season 3 and Season 4. I'm pretty sure it's going to start Chapter 1 again, but I'm going to count it as whatever chapter comes after Season 2 is done. That's what I'm going to count it as. Anyways, everybody, it's shout-out time! Also, remember what I said about the battery of the Matrix? I was proving a point, but I look back at it now and it was hysterical. Okay, shout-out time, everybody. We've got a lot of special shout-outs in this video, so pay attention. Does anybody get the reference? You don't? It's from Resident Evil 7's, beginning scenarios of the timeline from 21 with Clancy. That if none of you actually knew that, Clancy is the starting protagonist until he dies via timeline, then it goes over to Ethan. So on and so forth. You get it, it's so out of pocket. Oh! Oh yeah, shake me. It's done. Let's open the chest. Oh my god. I have to shake it again. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna make up my own rules. And I'm gonna pick fairly. So, our first shout out for a SS plus rank via, if you don't remember what the shoutouts are, they are coins and keys. Oh, holy crap. He got a 3 SSS plus rank for a shoutout. This shoutout goes to my friend Lazy Gaming 7780. Yes, we are friends again, and I am glad about that, but we don't play games together anymore, sadly. because we have our own friend groups. Well, honestly, it looks like my friend group left me, so I have really nobody to play with. But I want to say thank you for the amazing support on the channel. Please go support my friend Lazy Gaming 7780. I will have his channel in the description below via his link of his channel. I will have it down there. Go support my friend, just like all of you support me, which I appreciate. So yes, he gets a solid S, not solid, but a fantastic S plus rank. 3 S's, 3 pluses. He's an amazing friend, and I appreciate him being my friend. I'm really glad that we are friends again. I appreciate you, man, honestly. Thank you. And also, I am still supporting your channel as well. But Lazy Gaming is a fantastic friend, a fantastic guy. Again, go check out his channel. Go support him as well. And again, I want to say thank you for supporting my channel as well. And we are going to go ahead and, if it's lucky, a bonus. I'm going to reach in for one of the keys now, and I'm just going to make it up. If we are lucky, somebody else might get a coin as well. But somebody else might get a key. It is possible for keys to be had via shoutouts. I just gotta reach in here. Let's see. If all of you don't remember, these are Resident Evil 2 Remake prop keys that I got for Christmas a while back. This is a solid guaranteed S rank again. This S plus rank also goes to Lazy Gaming 7780. I got it. There you go. This is the diamond key, right? Yes, this is the... Hold on. Yeah, this is the diamond key. The diamond key, if you don't know, is the powerful shoutout key you could possibly get, along with the coin on this side for the pirate coin, which is a reference to Resident Evil 4 Remake's shooting gallery. Which is a lot of fun. I'm still going for the platinum, but hey. So there we go. Bonus the shoutout, Lazy Gaming 7780. Again, a fantastic friend, and I'm glad that I have him as a friend, because I'm not afraid to admit this. Nowadays, some friends don't even talk to me anymore, and I don't know why. Getting off of that topic, we have the, club key, which is a A+ rank. This shout out goes to Tommy Pinewood and a lot of other friends behind the scenes of the channel via the support. Again, thank you everybody. Here is a solid rank right here for your shout out. The next shout out goes to, and this is the heart key. This is also a really powerful key. This key goes to Trey J, who has been supporting me as well behind, the channel and everything, with a bunch of his friends too that I actually found out to, connect good with. Trey J is a huge fan of my work, along with every other supporter as well, but this rank is a SS+ rank. Trey J, thank you, and thank you for gathering your friends behind the scenes of the channel to support me. I appreciate it a lot, my guy. Thank you. Also, don't be afraid to comment anything. That goes for everybody. Let's see. We at least have... Here, hold on. These are all blank coins. Okay, so these coins are just, like, terrible ranks. What we got here? This is... What the... Oh my god, I don't remember what key this is. Ah! Diamond, heart, spade. What key is this? Emerald, we'll just call it Sapphire. Because I haven't played Resident Evil 2 in a while. Also, if all of you want me to do more classic gaming videos or streams of games, I will. I will do it. I will. Mostly Resident Evil, but if all of you want to see a ongoing Silent Hill gameplay video series, I will definitely do that. So this is a really powerful key. This is like the ultimate edition of every SSS rank except triple that to 8. So this gives you 8 S's for your shout-out rank. And this also gives you 8 pluses. This goes to everybody. Via the audience, via the supporters, and the friends, and everybody else behind the channel, including Lazy Gaming 7780 as well. Again, his link for his channel is in the description below. Go check him out and support my friend as well. This goes to everybody, so this is like a really powerful key. The Sapphire Key, as I will call it. I've been too busy to remember what this key actually is. But that is it. I also want to point out that, you know, these coins right here, these coins here don't really mean anything, so they're kind of like a blank rank, or they're like a D or a solid A or a C, which I don't think is really fair to be ranked. But put the coins away and put the keys away. Oh yeah, I also showcased these keys, in a different video a while back. I think it was like earlier on in this year. Please go ahead and go check that video out if you want to. It is entirely up to you. I would also like to say that there is going to be a lot of, obviously, fantastic, amazing, epic, surprising content in 2025. We are really close to the year 2025. We are really close. So I'm just going to take my time to do other things outside of YouTube. I'll probably catch up with more friends and more family as well, and I will always be making content to get ready for next year. That said, everybody, this has been Saki Nakaido, Stuff of Funny Lent to Anime here, aka John Pullman, horror author, manga writer, personality name here, aka Gabe here. And also, remember to have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, and night. Most importantly, remember to stay safe out there, everybody. And stay tuned for more new, awesome, epic, amazing content coming to the channel. That said, everybody, I'll see all of you in the next one. Peace out, everybody, and bye-bye.